What's up, guys? So in today's video, I'm going to show you one of the pieces of equipment that I just picked up that's going to be huge when it comes to my breeding plans. And also, let's talk about those three girls that I thought could potentially be sick after having paired them with Tank. What's up, YouTube? It's Baker. Welcome back to Blue Line Morphs. Listen, you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up, comment down below. Check me out on Instagram, blue_line_morphs, Facebook page. Everything's Blue Line Morphs. Check me out on everything, okay? Especially Instagram. That's primarily my main page now. I don't use my personal page. Post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today is Saturday, right? It is 5:20, guys. 5:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This video is going to be posted in like 2 hours. Today, I've been non-stop since like 8 o'clock in the morning. We have new equipment that showed up here, or rather Sal dropped it off. We'll explain that when I show you it. How to rearrange everything, take everything out, plug it in, make sure it works, everything else. With that being said, in about 40 minutes, one of my buddies I used to powerlift with, he's dropping off on a snake that he doesn't need anymore, doesn't want anymore, he's getting out of the hobby, one of his buddies is, whatever. So I just have the quarantine rack up in the kitchen again. Thank God I kept that 3-quart tub system. Other than that, guys, it's been absolutely nuts today. I actually had to go back to Sal's house, pick up rats. I got 25 rats in the core. I still got to feed. Got Shelby laying in my feed. The tortoise is doing laps. Other than that, though, guys, everything's doing really well, man. Really good. It's Saturday. Not as hungover as I thought I was going to be, so that's pretty cool. So, with that being said, that's all today's video is going to be. I'm going to show you the three girls that I paired with Tank. Remember that spot-nosed leopard het clown boy that passed away at the RI no matter how hard I tried or what I did, and so forth and so on. So we thought maybe they would be sick. I'm going to show you them off. I'll show them off to you guys, so you guys get a quick update. A lot of people have been asking how they're doing. Any signs, RIs, any whistling, any wheezing, any extra saliva. The answer is no, no, and no. So with that being said, also while Sal was here, he checked out a couple of the females. He's much better at the whole palpitating thing, and we'll talk about that in a second. With that being said, also, towards the end of the video, so I make you guys watch the whole thing, I'm going to show you a new piece of equipment I have over here. Like I said, I had to take everything out and start over again. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's worth it. A little tighter in here than I was used to, but no big deal. Once it gets nice out, the tortoise get its ass outside, and she'll have the acre of property to run around like a maniac, and I can get that ghetto pool out of here. You know what's funny? The only thing that smells in this room is hay from the tortoise. Isn't that incredible? Even with the rats in here, it's really not that bad. All right, especially Big Ball McGee over there, who just does nothing but beat up on girls. Anyway, so let's check these girls out, okay? First and foremost, each one of these three females was paired with that snake that had the RI and passed away, right? The last one being that banana het clown girl, who I actually noticed he was sick while paired and locked with her. So let's start with her, okay? None of them have eaten since he's passed away, which originally I thought would be a bad sign, but it looks like they're just growing, and I think they might go for me, okay? This girl right here, she is absolutely beautiful still, guys. If you look, no extra saliva, no problems. No wheezing. She looks fantastic. She's not lethargic. She's up. She's moving around. Sal came over here. He kind of taught me how to check out for follicles and stuff like that. With this girl right here, Tank paired with her 3 times from the beginning of November all the way up until December 24th. I'm hoping it's going to be enough. Get out there, honey. I'm hoping it's going to be enough. Right now, she has about follicles about this big in there. Nothing crazy, but I'm hoping maybe it lasts. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but hopefully she goes. I'll be ecstatic if she does. If not, she's definitely growing, so we'll see what happens. But that's an update on this girl. The last girl that was in Tank, when I really saw, she's the one I was really concerned about, because she was the one that was locked with him when I discovered the RI. Well, when I really saw the saliva. But other than that, she seems great. Everything's doing really well with her. She looks like she's got little follicles growing. Hopefully she retains some of that sperm. Let's go over. You know what I like to do though, guys? Every time I touch these snakes, yes, I left them in the collection. I did. And some people are like, oh, I should have taken them out, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, they're in the collection already. What was done was done. I've been monitoring them 2 to 3 times a day. I'm in here and I check them, those 3 specifically. And every time I touch one, I go through, I make sure my hands, everything's good, and I move on to the next animal. It's a decision I made. I get probably not the smartest thing, but I figured they're already in here. Kind of is what it is now. I just monitor the shit out of my collection. Let's move on to this girl here. This girl right here has been bull wrapping like a son of a bitch. She's put on some great size. She's about 1,990 grams, right? Same thing, guys. No extra saliva. No wheezing, no whistling, nothing. We're good to go. Didn't catch really an ovulation with her. Sal did run through her. He didn't feel anything. I didn't feel anything. But she's looked lumpy a couple times. She's come off of food, and normally she's a savage eater. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with her. I don't know if she's going to go. This is Sterling Lesser Clown Girl. Hopefully she goes. I look forward to those pewter Batmans. Pewter Batman look nice. But not entirely sure if she's going to go. Let's segue over here to this girl. Now this girl was the smaller of the bunch, and she's the oldest. I didn't have any hope with her. I didn't think she was going to go. She's a bad eater. She hammered rats for about 3 weeks. Locked with Tank 3 times. And, ooh, you nasty little girl. And this girl right here, we checked them out. She got about 5 follicles in there. 5 or 6 follicles in there. They're about that big, guys. Like, in our estimates, about 30 millimeters, give or take, they're lumpy. I mean, when I'm going down, pop, 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 pop. So I think she's going to go for me. I'm going to wait for the ovulation. I don't want to mess with her too much. This is that killer leopard clown girl. I think she's going to go, guys. So I really think out of these 3 girls, first and foremost, no extra saliva, no wheezing. They're doing really, really well. So I think we're in the clear. I hate to say it that way, but I think we're in the clear. Other than that, I definitely think I'm going to get at least 1 clutch from Tank, so thank God for that. You know, I'm kind of sentimental when it comes to stuff like that. So that's the update of those 3 girls. With that being said, I have to move shit out of the way now to show you the new piece of equipment. So there's going to be a slight pause with my great editing skills. We're going to check out this new piece of equipment that I am fucking ecstatic about. All right, stand by. So first and foremost, I have to give a huge, huge shout out to my buddy Sal from Gomez Pythons. You guys have seen him a million times. Check his channel out, please. He is closing in on 1,000 subscribers. I think he's at like, show me, like 952, give or take. Head over there, please, please, please. He's my boy. He takes care of me left and right. With that being said, he has this really unique ability about him to pretty much find the greatest deals ever when it comes to like Craigslist or like Facebook Marketplace and everything else. He knows what I'm looking for. He knows the equipment I want, what I'm trying to build my collection with, and he comes across these deals. How? I don't know. Rats, cut it out, man. Like I said, Big Bull McGee, he's always up to no good. Must have a lot of time on his hands at Con Ed overnights. It is what it is. Anyway, with that being said, I wanted to get an ARS breeder 7030 rack. He knew I wanted that, but eventually I want to go for the Freedom breeder. Sal came across this deal. My arm is getting tired holding it. I need a selfie stick. Sal came across this deal. Long story short, to have a Freedom breeder rack sent to us, 7030, their version, whatever it's called. Essentially, it's 10 levels high, 3 across, 70 series tubs. Delivered to my house over here in New York. You talk about $3,500 bucks. That being said, Sal found one for $1,800 bucks. Now, you're probably wondering why I have half a rack. And the reality is this, guys. I don't need the full rack right now. I didn't want to drop $1,800 bucks. So about 2 weeks ago, while I was at Sal's house, we said, you know what? We have this great deal ahead of us. We might as well take advantage of it. There's no reason to let it go. It's literally half price. So Sal and I split the rack. I took the bottom 5 rows. He took the top 5 rows. And now I got it over here in my reptile room, guys. So I'm really, really happy about that. It also came with another Varying Electronics VE300 thermostat, which I got my other ARS rack running on right now. But here it is, guys. These tubs are absolutely phenomenal. I have to say, there's nothing in them. I spent all day cleaning them. They were fucking filthy. Bleached the shit out of them, then cleaned it, then hit it with some nice, not in here anymore, all-purpose, fully green cleaner, whatever you can say. But I picked up this rack. I had it all fired up. It actually came with the insulated 8-inch heat panels, which are phenomenal. I'm really, really excited about this. It's something I really want. I have room for 15 of my girls. You know, obviously, you have snakes over here like Big Mama, who's sitting at like 3,500 grams. Then you come over here, got the big old spider girl. She's going to pop any day now. Look at that. She's about 3,500 grams also. They should realistically be in tubs like this, guys. However, I am not, trying to do better at camera angles here, guys. I'm not going to move them over right now because a lot of them have been paired. A lot of them look like they've ovulated. They have pre-laced sheds. I don't want to mess with anything. So I actually had all this equipment set up. It was running perfectly. Got off the temperature like that. It was doing really, really well. After this video is done, I'm going to break down a bunch of cocoa, have it all set up, good to go. I'm not moving any of these girls over until after this breeding season, or some of the girls I haven't paired yet, like Big Mama, the big old possible head candy girl I got from Sal. I may move them over, but for right now, everyone's going to stay put in this ARS rack. I don't want to mess with them. I don't want to mess with the scents, the size of the tub. I don't want them to reabsorb. We're looking really, really good. I'm probably going to have clutches the next 4 or 5 weeks. But yeah, so this is a new piece of equipment, guys. Really happy about it. Really, really nice, man. Really nice. A lot of room for my girls in here. I'm really excited about that. Got some big girls. But all in all, guys, it's coming along. It's looking really nice. And of course, I had that, I want to call it a beer pong table. I don't know what else to call that thing. I put the legs up, plopped it on top. So I don't actually have a top because Sal took the top half. But incubator's up and running. Everybody's doing really well. Big Mo McGee's being a jerk. But we're doing good, guys. And in case you were wondering, that's how I film my videos. There's a rat's going to get eaten. And there's this table that now actually, guys, fits perfectly right here. But we're definitely coming along, guys. This rack is phenomenal. And I'm really, really happy about the direction that this business and this hobby and Blue Line Morphs is going. So, I'm very happy about that piece of equipment, guys. Like I said, I had it fired up. It was running really well. Got up to temperature like that. The probe's secured. Everything's good to go. But because all my girls are used to their ARS rack, the tub size, it smells in there, they've locked in there. And some of them are a little gravid for me. Some of them have some nice big follicles grown. I'm not going to move them around. That being said, some of the other girls in here that haven't been locked yet, I may throw them over there. I haven't decided on that, but I might just leave them over here just for the time being. With that being said, once these girls start laying eggs, I start doing those videos of pulling clutches, you'll see me take them and put them over here. I'm going to have all these tubs actually good to go. So level by level, I'll turn it on. We'll keep this thing moving. With that being said, that is just half of the new equipment that I'm getting. I wanted to pick the rest of the equipment up tomorrow on Sunday, but it's Michelle's birthday, so we're going out to the wineries because now I'm a basic bitch. And that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. So I'll be intoxicated, and that kind of is what it is. Yeah, whatever. When you live on a small island, you got to keep the natives happy, right? Talk about this last video. Other than that, guys, Blue Line Morphs, we're expanding as usual. I'm really happy about that. And probably next week, I'm going to do a video talking about how when you want to upgrade your equipment, it's not as expensive as you think, and certain things to think about where you can kind of pay for themselves as they go along. We'll talk about that, kind of passing the buck and, you know, pay ahead type of thing. Pay behind, whatever the hell it's called. Other than that, guys, really appreciate watching the video. My buddy's about to be here any second now. He told me 6. He's going to be here now, 20 minutes early, whatever. Pick up a new female, nothing crazy, but we're adding another egg layer. Happy about that. Other than that, guys, I appreciate it. We're expanding, we're moving. I'm really happy about that. It took everything in my being to not get that thing fired up with all my girls over there. I'm not going to do it to them. They're all pretty happy. All 3 of those girls are doing really well, guys, so I'm really happy about that. Yes, I am aware that one of the females could be carrying the reason why Tank got sick, and she's like asymptomatic. I totally get that. I understand that. I'm aware of that, and I monitor the shit out of my collection. So I constantly take them out and look at them, constantly clean my hands. That being said, now I just thought about it. I did not clean my hands when I switched between the 2 females. Okay. Anyway, guys, everything's doing well, though. Should have some clutches on the ground soon. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Yeah, comment down below. Let me know. I'm going to start comparing Freedom Breeder ARS racks. Let you guys know what I think. So far, I'm in love with the ARS rack, man. I'm in love with the ARS rack, too. I'm in love with the Freedom Breeder rack. Really happy with everything going on, guys. Appreciate it. Never subscribe. All the other bullshit. That's it. So, be safe, guys. Please remember, watch your 6.